Morning children, how are you? I think you are fine. Today we are going to discuss about 8th Bioscience 26th dated assignment. The subtopic is observation of human cheek cells. Here is in our assignment 6 questions are here. Now we are going to discuss about one by one. The first question is, what structures are visible in cheek cells? That means human cheek cells. What is the question? What structures are visible in human cheek cells? Human cheek cells. This is the question. Once again I am telling you, what structures are visible in human cheek cells? Understood? When we are observing human cheek cells under the electron microscope, we can be observe so much of structures in the cheek cells. Understood? First of all, we are observing thin filamentous layer is there. Yeah, understood? Outermost layer, it is very thin and filamentous like structure. This thin filamentous like structure, outermost layer in the cheek cell is called cell membrane. Cell membrane or plasma membrane. Understood? Another important part in the cell we are observing here, one dense body locating inside the cell. Dense body, round dense body locating inside the cell. This dense body is called nucleus. This dense body is called nucleus. Understood? Another important structure is here, jelly-like substance we are observing inside the cell. Okay, we are observing between the cell membrane and nucleus membrane. Between the cell and nucleus membrane, we are observing jelly-like substance. This jelly-like substance is called cytoplasm. This jelly-like substance is called cytoplasm. Understood? Here is so much of small particle-like structures we are observing in the cytoplasm. These particles, small particles like structures are called cell organelles. Cell organelles. Understood? Here we are observing cell membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm and cell organelles in the human cheek cells. Is it clear? Okay. Our next question is second question. Here is the second question is, how is the nucleus absorbed in the cheek cells? What is the question? Second one is, how is the nucleus absorbed in the cheek cells? Nucleus absorbed in the cheek cells. Understood? This is the second question. Here we are observing dense, stained dense body, round dense body in the cytoplasm at the center of the cell. Here, once look at the board, this is the animal cell. Here, we are observing one stained dense body in the cytoplasm at the center of the cell. At the center of the cell, this is called nucleus. This is called nucleus. Understood? That stained dense body is called nucleus. Is it clear? Our next third question is what is the difference between onion peel cell and human cheek cell? The question is, look at the board. What is the difference between onion peel cell or human cheek cell and onion peel cell. Onion peel cell. Is it clear? Here we are observing so many differences between onion peel cell and human cheek cell. When we are observing under electron microscope, okay, we can be find so much of differences between the onion peel cell and human cheek cell. Main important differences are here. Once you look at the board, human cheek cells and onion peel cells. Human cheek cells and onion peel cells. The first important difference between onion peel cell and human cheek cell is outermost layer. Outermost layer. In human cheek cell, a thin filamentous like structure. Outermost layer is a thin filamentous like structure. It is called cell membrane. Cell membrane. But in onion peel cell, in addition to cell membrane, we can be observe another thin layer, thin outer layer. Understood? Once you look at the board, this thin filamentous like structure is called cell membrane. This is the cell membrane. Understood? This is the common characteristic both the onion peel cell and cheek cell. The cell membrane is the common characteristic. But in addition to this cell membrane, another thick layer is there, outermost layer. This is called cell wall. That means cell wall is absent in cheek cells. Cell wall is present in onion peel cells. Is it clear? And next another difference is this is the human cheek cell. Understood? Nucleus is locating at the center of the cell. One dense body that is called nucleus. It is locating at the center of the cell. But in a onion peel cell, that nucleus is locating peri-peri. Here, nucleus is locating peri-peri towards the, that means towards the nucleus membrane, towards the cell membrane, peri-peri. That means here nucleus is locating one side of the cell. That is the main difference regarding to nucleus. Is it clear? These are the main differences between onion peel cell and human cheek cell. We can be fine. Okay. Next, fourth question is, what is the function of cell membrane? Fourth question is, what is the function of cell membrane? What is the function of cell membrane? Already we discussed about it. Cell membrane. Cell membrane is the outermost layer in the animal cell. But plant cell also cell membrane is there, but it's not a outermost layer. In plant cell, that means onion peel cell, we observed. Understood? Here, it is the outermost layer is cell wall in plant cell. But in animal cell, outermost layer is cell membrane. Cell membrane. What is the main function of this cell membrane? The cell membrane gives different shape and size to the cell. Is it clear? The cell membrane gives different shape and size to the cell. How can you say what is the shape of the cell? The shape, round shape or oval shape, whatever it is. How can you say is it round shape or oval shape? Depending on the cell membrane, outer layer, outer membrane. Understood? That's why the cell membrane gives different shape and structure and size to the cell. Is it clear? And also it acts as a selectively permeable membrane. This word is important. Selectively permeable. Selectively permeable. Selectively permeable means here cell membrane selects certain particles only, allows into the cell. Understood? Which are useful to the cell. particles are substances which are useful to the cell. Those particles or substances only allows into the cell. Understood? Cell membrane. The cell membrane only selects certain particles. Understood? Allows into the cell and expelling from the cell also. Unwanted materials also expelling from the cell. Understood? Across the cell membrane, these two processes are taking place across the cell membrane only, into the cell or out of the cell, whatever it is. Understood? This is the main function of the cell membrane. And our next question. Next question is here. What gives rigidity to the cell? Fifth question is what gives rigidity to the cell? What give rigidities to the cell? Here the word rigidity. What is rigidity? Rigidity means stiffness. Rigidity means stiffness. Here cell wall gives rigidity to the cell. And so cell wall means cell wall mainly presenting in the plant cell only. Plants are growing outer environment mostly. Different types of, they are growing in a different types of atmospheric climatic conditions. Understood? Wind conditions, cold conditions, very hot conditions. Sometimes winds are coming like this. That time plants are bent like this and erect like this immediately. How it is possible? Because of cell wall. The cell wall consisting special type of nature. That nature is called rigidity, giving stiffness to the cell. Understood? Or next one, question number 6. Sixth question is, what is cytoplasm? What is cytoplasm? What is the cytoplasm? Here, the cytoplasm is the jelly-like substance situated or locating between the nucleus membrane and cell membrane. Understood? Once look at the board, this is the animal cell. Here nucleus is locating at the center of the cell. Understood? This is the nucleus membrane. This is the nucleus membrane. Once look at the board, nucleus membrane. This is a cell membrane. This is a cell membrane. Understood? Here between the nucleus and cell membrane, jelly-like substance is here. This jelly-like substance is called cytoplasm. This jelly-like substance is called cytoplasm. All the organelles situated in the cytoplasm like mitochondria, chloroplast, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, lysosomes, whatever it is, all the organelles are situated in the cytoplasm only. Understood? These are the 6 questions there in our assignment. Understood? Okay, Amma. See you next. Okay, stay home and stay safe.